bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Duke's offense will have the football first.
When they have the football, like, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt.
Miserable for this offense. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, it's like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Off the play fake. He's got it on the move. Races down to the two-way stop just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Volunteers are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Surging forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rush is on him, and he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's the problem when you go as a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Now this offense is back on the field. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time.
Quarterback David is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to come.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Going right to work up top. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Ripping through the defense. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vols!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. got some room to run. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Will throw. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they...
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
And down he goes back at the 3.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the Duke offense. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The run to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He's got it near midfield. Can they catch him? The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
Impressive first half here in this season opener. The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moore will throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tyler. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Run it with the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Moore to the air. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going to try to get it himself. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Now on first down from the 43. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Volunteer! Fit it in the window for the score. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball, even if you can't see them. These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
Military stun! Military stun!
Moore will throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.